Hello, Gun Nation. Big Johnson coming at you. All right, we've got an exciting episode of Tabletop to Range. And what I do on these is kind of talk about the guns, and then we take it to the range in the same video, kind of compare them, who wins, kind of so to say, or is it a tie or whatever. And, that's what we do on these videos. So I'm kind of titling these now Tabletop to Range. If I'm just doing a tabletop, you won't hear the range part. But anyway, in this video, we'll be showing both. But what we've got here is the big Shadow 2 OG against the smaller Shadow 2 Compact. Now, this one is not stock. It's been done by Fire for Effect. This was one of their first ones. It's got lightened. Everything's lightened. This was when USPSA, you had to be under a certain amount. It meets that amount now. And of course, since then, they've raised it, and you can shoot a brick in it or a center block. So now this gun, you can actually put lock grips on it, the brass and all that stuff to actually make it heavier. But this is when it had to be underweight. It does have the lowest cut. That thing is literally sitting on that. That was a patent pending by them. So it is the lowest cut in the business, SRO. In the trigger group, we've got the Apex Shadow 2 trigger. A lot of people don't know that Apex makes that. It's the same Apex that makes the FN trigger, the Glock trigger, the Smith & Wesson trigger. However, they do have some custom stuff that they do for the CZ hammer guns. And then we've got the Shadow 2 over here. It's a stock trigger. It does have the Impact Machine plate, optic plate on here, and their front sight. This is direct milled, so it's right into the slide. That's why you've got these two little screws here. It's a special deal that they do to get it so low. Everything is working great on both of these guns. Here I have no light. Here I have the TLR7X. Got lock grips on both. They're both on lock stands. Anything you're interested in lock, if you would like to use my code, it's BJGG10. That saves you 10% off your entire order. Also, that is an affiliate link, so if you do use it, I do get a small percentage, so I appreciate that. But, we're going to see how they do. I just kind of wanted to show an overview of both the guns. I wanted to make this one crazy when I did it. I did that, and then multiple people copied that. They called it the Big Johnson edition. You'll also notice here, it's written in a certain language. So that is in Czech. But love both of these guns. They're absolutely both hammers to me. Just great pistols. But we kind of got the little brother against the big brother. So let's get on with the range session. Thanks, everyone. Hello, Gun Nation. Big Johnson coming at you here from Texas Gun Experience. Today I've got the CZ Shadow 2 Compact. Y'all have all seen it if you followed the other videos. And we're going to be running it against the Shadow 2 full size. I went back to the OG grips. So there are lock grips, of course, palm swell. So we got palm swell to palm swell. This one has a magwell on the Shadow 2 Compact. This one does not right now. And I'm going to do 10 rounds in the Shadow 2 and, of course, 10 rounds in the Shadow 2 Compact. We've just got this target here. Over here, it'll be the Shadow 2 Compact. Over here, it'll be the Shadow 2 full size. So I'm just going to take them out to 7 yards. That's what I've been doing most of these comparisons at, so I want to keep that even. We've got 115 grain ammo in both. I am here with a subscriber today, shooting and letting him try out the Shadow 2 Compact against his P01. So he wanted to shoot the Shadow 2 Compact. I'm letting him shoot it. So we met up here today and trying all this out. But I do want to go Shadow 2 Compact versus Shadow 2. That's something I'm wanting to know for myself. So we'll just send it out to about 10 or 7 yards. We'll shoot the Shadow 2 Compact first on the far left. Again, 15 rounds. These guns are hard to shoot slow. Now over on the right, we're going to go Shadow 2 full size. Should have 15 rounds in this also. I downloaded it by 2. Okay. Of course, this one weighs a lot more. And it doesn't have a light on it, but the gun is heavy, so that's why I did put a light on this. Want to try to keep the weight different or the same. And if you ever have a hot piece of brass land on you, just let it burn, baby. Just let it burn. So now we'll pull it in. I did let somebody else borrow my Shadow 2 full size, and they did adjust the dot for them. Seems a little low for me, but I can always change it out or rise it up a little bit. But here's the Shadow 2 compact, and y'all saw the cadence. So that's 15 rounds. There's my thumb. Cover it with a fist. Shadow 2 full size, smaller. Started reaping a big old hole there. Let's do it this way. Did drop one because it is not adjusted properly for me. But there's that group, you know, a fist. There's that group, a fist, but I did have the one flyer. But honestly, I mean, if you transposed them over there, they're pretty damn close. I would say if I was more consistent and didn't drop that one shot, the Shadow 2 full size would be tighter. It does have a performance trigger in it. It's got some other things. But, you know, I call this one honestly a wash. You know, it's the big brother and the little brother together. So if you own a Shadow 2 full size, I highly recommend a Shadow 2 compact. Really do. You know, this is a fabulous gun. It's been all customized. You know, the SRO literally sits on the slide. And then the Shadow 2 compact. So they're both incredible guns. I love both of them. Highly recommend both of them. Of course, one weighs much more than the other, but I kind of call this a wash. So let me know your opinions. Which one are you taking? Shadow 2 full size, Shadow 2 compact. Both have dots. One has a light, one has a shitload of weight. They both have palm swell lock grips on them. If you're interested in lock grips, you can use my code. It's BJGG10, all caps, and that will save you 10% off your entire order. So appreciate y'all so much. Remember, an unarmed nation's a very weak nation, so we all got to carry on. Hello, Gun Nation. Big Johnson coming at you here from Texas Gun Experience. Going to be shooting the Shadow 2 full size. I'm here with a subscriber. He's right behind me over here. And he brought some Ely Minor. So can't remember if it's 115 or 124. I thought on the box it said 124, but it's called Ely Minor. I've never shot it before. So anyway, we're going to try that out. And I've just got one of these targets. Y'all have seen these, you know, with the little purple head or pink head. So anyway, it's a clear brand new target. I'm just going to send it out to 15 yards. Try to shoot for accuracy. I might slow down a little bit. I like to shoot fast, but just wanted to see how this ammo is going to be. I've never shot this ammo. So we'll send it out to 15 yards. Y'all can see I'm going 15 yards. I'm going to shoot the Shadow 2 full size. This does, if anybody asks, it does have an Apex trigger. Apex does make a trigger for the Shadow 2 full size, and does have the SRO. This was actually done by Fire for Effect quite a while ago. This is kind of the OG, and many people have copied this look. And I am running the lock. I'll show you here real quick. I am running the lock mag extension. This gives me a +5, so I've been testing it with the Grams follower, and so far it's been working beautifully, but I'm still testing it, just so y'all know. And if you want anything from Lock, you can use my discount code. It's BJGG10, all caps, and that saves you 10% off your entire order. So here we go. Let's try it. I'll try to shoot slow. I don't like to shoot slow, but I will try it. Whew. I'm going to dim that dot down just a little bit. Yep, that's good. We're just going to go for, you know, 24 or 22 in the hip. Yep, and it will not lock back, just so y'all know that. These will not lock back with the Grams follower. It's just a competition setup. I let a buddy use the Shadow 2, I forgot. I let a buddy use the Shadow 2. He adjusted the dot to where it's farther down. I like it a little bit higher for me personally. Those were still good shots at 15 yards, but if you say, why the hell is it so low? That's why. I got this back not too long ago, and I haven't adjusted the dot for myself. It's been a while since I've shot this. So, but we'll pull it in. Ammo shot great. I can tell that it's a little more snappy. It kind of feels like when you're shooting an HST 124. So it's familiar with that feeling. It doesn't feel as weak. It's got a little more pop to it, which I like. Here we go. I dropped one here, dropped one here, and then all the rest are right there. So what is that? That's 20 shots right there, and then 22, that would be the other two. So, and again, these were like the first two shots because I'm not used to how he adjusted my dot. So I've got to get it adjusted back for me. Everything's low. I was aiming actually for like a little above the eyes and everything was low. So I need to bring that dot up. I think it's centered correctly. I just need to bring it straight up a little bit, but I'll get that adjusted. But do I like the Shadow 2 full size? Absolutely. I love this gun. And I've been testing it against the Shadow 2 compact. Love this gun. So can't go wrong with either one of them. But if you're looking for, like a target type pistol, competition type pistol, it's pretty hard to beat the Shadow 2 full size. Really love this gun. Feels great, shoots great. It's got a really nice trigger in it. It's an Apex trigger. And yes, Apex does make CZ triggers or trigger kits. SRO, love the SRO. A lot of people don't like it. Some people do. And anyway, just having a little fun. Appreciate y'all so much. Remember, an unarmed nation's a very weak nation, so we all got to carry on.